Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hello, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Caelan Russell, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Sean, I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, my name is Marco, I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake, them two best students.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos and comment what you want, and we will get back to you. So, in for repair today, we have our 7820, we have our Toyota Landcruiser, we have the CVX, the 185, we have a Fastrac, and we also have our little Jimmy Jeep there. Before we get started there, we have two tractor runs that are going to take place on the 11th of March. The first one here is the Glass Lock Truck and Tractor Run. Again, the 11th of March, started the 11th of March, registration from 11. The run leaves at 2 p.m. Price for the best trucks and tractors on the day, and this is in aid of SOSAD, Monaghan Mental Health. And we also have another one there it's the Mead Mocker and the Ferma Parade of Light, which takes place on Saturday the 11th of March again. Kells, County Mead, sign in from 5 to half 5, and all proceeds in aid of SOSAD Ireland. So look, lads, get tractors and trucks there, whatever you can get out and support these great causes. So we're going to head over to Jimmy and Mick. I think Mick's in the Jimmy, or Jimmy's in Mick, we're not quite sure, but we'll head over to him there now. Well, Mick, did he break it again?
Oh yeah.
He's getting a bit like John B. Cahill now, isn't he?
He's catching up with him all right.
Oh, he's catching up, he's a lot of, I tell you. Anyway, how was wrong?
It's your turn this time, Carl. It'll be mine the next time. Batteries is the dud selling it. What was happening was, it was okay all day, but if you left it overnight, it wouldn't start, you'd jump it. With a dud cell, 3 or 5 cells okay. When she's warm, you might get to start. Now, petrol will pull very little amps.
Yeah.
We can actually measure it if you want it.
Yeah, we have that battery. Well, the new one, it's not that old, so we're just not quite sure where it went. But look, I suppose that's what you can get with batteries. You will get
machines.
Yeah,
everything will give trouble sometimes.
Well, we've only new battery into it anyway, so
if that's all the problems you have, won't be too bad.
Yeah. Will we check the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn it off for a second.
Try start it?
Yeah. But it'll start that quick, it probably won't show it. No, hold on. Hold on, pal. Setting wrong. Right. What did that go, 300 amps? But like, you'd really want to pull plugs to be sure. But like the Toyota earlier on, I was hitting 700 amps of diesel. Diesel takes a hell of a lot more current to start it. That's why we have a bigger battery on them. 300 amps. It went in there, what it is fast enough. It's starting that quick.
So with the battery out of the Suzuki Jimny, and we're going to just do a load test on it. Now, this is a 100 amp Draper battery load tester. And what we've done here is we've taken all the caps out from the cells there, so we can see if we have an issue with one of the cells by loading it here. It's just a matter of clamping on your neutral and your live here and see what's happening. So if I press this button here, we have the suspicion, Mick, it's where?
Yeah, it's in that one there, nearest the negative. It's bubbling away good, or you can see it gassing.
So you can see it bubbling away there, and plus it's coming up bad here on the actual, but the minute we load it, it's coming up bad. So
and that's not a big load, that tester.
No.
It's only 100 amp.
100 amp, yeah, so that should, we definitely have a problem.
That's kaput, yeah.
Yeah.
Like as I said earlier on, outside you probably get away with it during the day, but overnight your ECUs, your clocks, your radio memory, all that sort of stuff is pulling a small bit off it. Now I checked that, it's 0.001 of an amp, it's nothing of a draw, but it'll pull down the rest of the cells because they're low already.
Here we have our CVX 185 in a little bit of an issue here with, it's the bracket here for holding on the stabilising arm, and as you can see, well, Sean has taken it off there. Came in there, it was, one of the lads says, a little bit loose.
Yeah.
Thought maybe the bolts had loosened, but when we got a further look, we took the wheel off just to get a better view of it. And here is the bracket. And as you can see, the bracket is a little bit bent.
Yeah, we got on the down hubble.
We're onto the hubbles there, flying around them corners.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
But I'd say maybe the bolts got loose, or maybe one of the bolts got loose. There's still a few at the minute, but one of them you can see here was completely gone when we got it out of it. Now obviously the pressure was on that bolt, and maybe that's what broke it. But we need to get a new bracket by the looks of it here, because it's torn here and the hole is completely elongated, I think is the word you use.
Yeah.
And it's tricky enough now down there to get it off. but the treads look good enough in the axle, and that's always something you'd fear of, that if it did get loose and maybe pull a lump out of the axle, because we've seen them in the John Deeres as well, they're fairly common on that, you know, there's 6 bolts holding that on, so it's fairly rigid to the axle, but hopefully now we've got it in time. The bolts, or the treads look good on the axle. We just need to get a new plate and put that on, Sean. Was it a bit of a job to get it off? Wheel off is always the easiest option, isn't it?
It was big time. I was trying to yesterday with the bar, but standing up and pulling the bar is a bit handy.
Yeah, now again, as we said, the tyre changer is some job for that, because you don't think twice now about taking the wheel off. Just whip it off then in a few minutes with a good air gun and get in there. It's also no harm to be in and give it a good clean as well, because these tractors, a lot of crap can build up underneath and in around the pipes there, and we have seen maybe stones getting jammed in here, especially on these steel pipes. That doesn't do it any good. That can cause further problems down the line. That's all the dirt that Sean took out of it. Half a field, I'd say, Sean.
Yeah, you plant spuds in that now.
You plant spuds in that field. So, yeah, look, we're going to crack on now and get that bracket back into it and get fixed up.
Last week we would have had an issue there with the 7A20. The arms would not come down on it. We probably thought the problem was in the cross shaft, and we replaced that with new bushings.
I got a gal, she looked just fine. Always bring me whiskey and wine. Breakfast in the morning and dinner at night. Everything she do just right. But when I say what you want me to do, she say, there's one thing that I want from you. A little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. A little bit of rock, ooh, a little bit of roll. A little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. Itty bitty little bit of rock and roll. She went to a dance, she was looking swell, spinning around just like a carousel. Jitterbug boogie, swinging right, having a ball on Saturday night. The band leader said, what you want us to play? The kids all how to just take it away. A little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. I said a little bit of rock, ooh, a little bit of roll. Well, a little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. Itty bitty little bit of rock and roll.
Now, it's still a little bit slow to come down, so we're actually going to put it on we said we put on the big rubber here, and it'll just to lift it up and down, Sean, isn't it? To see,
see if free out the wheel.
See, we might free out a bit there. It just might be a little bit, it can work up and down freely enough while the weight is on it. And there's no rock in the cross shaft here, whereas before you could see it, one side would go down and one side would go up, but we don't have that anymore. But we still might have an issue here on the rams there. We still might have to put a set of seals in it. But we're going to walk it up and down there just for the day, see that it might just free out, because it has probably been lying up.
See the free out first.
See with the free out first, yeah, okay.
So we have our own Fastrac back in. Now, it's not the one that we had last week, which was...
That's the pity here.
It was a lovely one, wasn't it? The one that Robert brought in, and, you know, I have to say it was a lovely machine. John B actually took a great liking to it as well, and we kind of got hard to let it go. Yeah. But anyway, we have our own in, and we have an issue here. I see a strap holding up the arm. What went on, Sean? Do you know?
Bang happened.
A bit of a noise, was that?
Yeah.
So what did happen was the guys had the arms lifted up, which is fine. And I'd say they had them for a bit of clearance there with maybe a trailer or the tanker. But the problem with that is that if you lift the arms up, they will butt. And once they butt, then they're going to break this drop link here. And if we go over to Marco there on the bench, that's exactly what happened. We've seen it happen in John Deere's too, where kind of lads lift them up to clear for PTOs. But now it's not simple to take it off these. We would take the arms off the John Deere's because it's only a simple bolt and pulls out a collar, and that's it. But on the Fastrac, it's more complicated here because you have the ram on the end of it. So the arms are not. So you have either two options: you either tie them back up and take out the drop links, or you screw them right back up. They are screwed up, but just had enough clearance, and yes, there was a bit of a bang. So we were lucky enough. Brought over to Marco there, and he took it asunder. So I think it's the threaded piece that's broke.
Yeah, threaded piece broke. Yeah.
Right, we'll go over and see what he's doing. So we have a drop link here on the bench. We've got this bit, the left-hand thread, and we had to weld on. Don't know if that's Sean, probably Marco there, welded on, and got a grip in it there with the stilts in there just to take it out. Now the other bit is a little bit different, isn't it, Marco?
Yeah, this roll pin in goes.
Yeah, the roll pin is in there, and it's kind of got very hard to get out. But again, you welded a piece in the top of it. It creates a little bit of heat too in the threads, and it kind of loosens up that tight grip they have. So we can see him here taking that out. So once we've that out, that you have there.
Must be Russell was putting Loctite.
Oh, I think so, huh? And that is part of this here. So we have to get a new piece. That should be the original piece, that one. Going that way. And so it's this threaded piece we need, which is a left-hand thread. So we need to get that holded up and get it back in. And threads look good in that, and they look good in that.
Yeah.
And that's all. We'll get that one back on the road. We have our Landcruiser in. Now we had an issue here with this gas strut there, which keeps the door open from the wind. And as you can see, it went there, broke there, didn't it, Micks?
Stop playing. It's only 6mm thread. So the bolt going into the ball end. But it was solid. It's machined onto the shaft of the gas strut.
So what we've done is we actually cut a piece off the plastic here, done a temporary fix on it, brought it over to Marco, and he actually welded a nut. He put a nut across it and
Just
welded
to give it a bit of strength.
Just to give it a bit of strength. So at least now the door, because that door actually can go back and can hit off the side of the Jeep there and will damage it as well. So once we have that hauled up, we'll stick that on. We also have an issue there with the Jeep, we think, on the calipers and the brake calipers, because it's pulling to one side when you go braking. So we have to have a look at that as well. Some of them, they give problems there, didn't they, Mick?
Yeah, but I thought it was started when we got to this here. I thought it was up to 607.
Yeah, so this is 161. So if you have any comments on that, let us know. But I have to say, I do like these spanners here, Mick. What's going on?
4-in-1 ratchet spanner, swivel head. What's it? 10, 8, 12, 13. Woodies.
Woodies,
€32 or something.
Which wouldn't be one that you would be shopping. You didn't go in specially for them, did you?
No, I was shopping for gardening.
Gardening, Mick, on a Sunday. Did you get the job done? You did?
I did.
Huh?
Yeah.
And you picked up spanners as well, so wasn't a wasted journey?
No.
No, definitely not. So look, we're going to have a look at these calipers there and see what's going on with those. Yeah. So now it's time for
Tips and tricks, tips and tricks.
So this week's tips and tricks, Sean, what is going on here?
A bag, Paul.
A bag,
Simple bag, yeah. Well, last Saturday, I was taking these off, and I got absolutely covered in grease, especially with the tops of the rams here. You can see even through the bag nails.
Yeah.
You know.
So it just saves you that when you get in.
Yeah, if I went in there, it's not covering up the good jacket.
Keeping your good jacket
exactly.
nice and clean.
Yeah.
I've never seen that jacket as clean. It must be just one for the day, is
That's
that
it, yeah.
So yeah, look, a few bags in that. Very simple things that at least you're not getting your clothes dirty.
Yeah.
That's it.
Safe tools as well. Even if you're driving in tools, you're not covered in grease.
Simple there. So last week's mixed mystery tool was in fact a
Basin or a bat spanner. Still some grips for getting up behind the sink. You know the basin, if you say a Belfast sink or something, to get up behind it, you can extend this out, clip it onto your nut, because it's spring low, you can put it against it, put it around, and then turn.
Looks as if, Mick, you've changed a few basins in your days, have you?
Well, it did a bit of work, it wasn't basins. Hydraulic fittings was great for it. I suppose it's a 400 to crow's feet.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, it's a plumber tool.
It's it's a very handy tool to have, especially for any
tight spots in behind.
Those tight spots, yeah. First three correct answers were Stu Buddle, Tommy Concannon, P. Fogarty, Agri Videos. Well done, lads. First three answers on the board. And a funny comment came on for Stephen Weir, who said you could hook it through the eye of your boot in the morning when you want to pull them on. Have you ever tried that?
That must be the way. He was in County Down, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was interesting actually to see where in the world people were.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
Thanks for having me.
So, so the mixed mystery tool for this week, is this.
Paul's mystery tool.
Yes, it's my turn this week. So this is a very handy little piece of equipment, and it's very handy this time of year. So that is the news. So look at lads, simple enough. First 3 correct answers will be on the board next week, and the best of luck. So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos there, comment what you want, and yeah, we will get back to you. So from everyone here at Finnegan's Farm, we'll talk to you all next Wednesday.